Hi, Tamara Thomas here, Director of the Center for Leadership and Intercultural Engagement at George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia in the United States. I am super excited to be on the campus of DUT today. We are looking forward to continuing the Building Bridges South Africa experiential trip that we do here at Mason, and so we're super excited to really learn about the culture here, specifically at DUT, the experiences of students, the ways in which they navigate the institution in education, and also the ways that the faculty, the students, the staff support each other. What am I looking forward to after leaving this space? I'm super looking forward to some sustainable partnerships. I would love to see our students do some research across the institutions. And so what does peace look like? What is navigating across conflict, especially when our countries might not be in agreement? But what does it mean for our students, our youth, to get together and say, you know what, forget that. No, we care about each other and we want to do this work together. So I'm looking forward to that beyond this campus today, this campus visit today.
So this week is quite significant. We have our very important special guests, colleagues and students from the George Mason University in the USA, who will be spending this week with us as part of their Building Bridges South Africa program, which is a program directed at intercultural exchange, particularly for students. So it's the whole focus is really on intercultural exchange, so getting to understand and know each other better across cultures in the US and in South Africa. They're here for this week. They'll be traveling South Africa from Joburg last week, in Durban this week, and Cape Town next week. But this week particularly, we have a very tight program of intercultural exchange. So one of the key things is outside of experiencing the DUT culture and the Durban culture, we'll also be taking them to the Midlands to experience our key sites such as the Nelson Mandela Capture Site and the KwaZulu-Natal Museum, which is basically the hub of storage for our history and our culture in KZN. The longer vision is one to form partnership and ongoing collaboration. I foresee this program being a sustained effort on both the university and our university, DUT, and George Mason University as a partner and collaborator going into the future. It's an intercultural program that we want to expand towards being an intercultural exchange program, where there is then an exchange of students and colleagues and staff between the two universities. So I'm envisioning not just ICON but DUT broader, sending students and colleagues to George Mason University as early as next year, in 2027. We've established this partnership with them, bringing their students and staff here, and we hope that it's going to continue, but not just one-sided, that it becomes a two-way Atlantic, cross-Atlantic interaction, where we also send our colleagues and our students to get some cultural experiences of the US and the field. And I think it's quite important right now, at this particular moment in our history and our political economy, where there's a lot of tension between our government, the US government, and our South African government. And so universities are in a very unique space of creating collaborations, building bridges across states, and creating some sort of awareness around culture, diversity, and of course global international relations. So it's quite an important project that we've taken over as the International Center of Nonviolence, and we hope to take it far, but speak also particularly to the work that we do on anti-violence and peace and conflict resolution, etc., etc. So yeah, that's basically what is happening in a nutshell.